Hi guys, this week's video is going to be me showing you all my full in-depth glam makeup routine. So in my last video I kind of did a get ready with me, but I didn't show what I was doing or what I was using. So in this one I'll show you exactly what I'm doing, what I'm using, how I blend, how I think works for my face shape, and just basically everything that I do. So I'll start off with simple moisturiser. I have quite a simple skincare routine. I just use simple face wash in the shower and then simple moisturiser afterwards if I'm wearing no makeup. I don't really like doing too much for my skin. I think it'd probably freak out. I have quite dry skin anyway, so all I really want to do is moisturise it, and I'm quite blessed with pretty clear skin most of the time, so I don't bother doing too much. Next I'll use the Bobbi Brown face primer. I've not got a lot of this left actually. I'm gonna have to buy some more, but it's so expensive, and I got this for my birthday. I shouldn't have got addicted to it. I should have left it out, but I'm gonna have to get some more. It smells so good. It literally smells like clean and rich, if that's a smell. I'm saying it's a smell for this sake. So at this point my hair starts getting in the way, so I'll just clip it back. I don't know why I use these clips. They're from Primark. Everyone uses them, I feel like. They actually get so tangled in my hair, but at least my hair's not getting in my face anymore. Next up, I'll use a mixture between Elf Glow and the Rimmel Lasting Finish. This is just a bit lighter than the Elf Glow because between the two shades, I'm not quite the right shade, so I just add a little bit of lightness to it. This is new, which I'm really excited about. I always thought Elf Glow was more expensive than what it was. I think I got it for 15 quid from Boots, I think. Which I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was going to be about 40 quid even. And then I'll mix them in and see if it's around the right shade. To be honest, I never actually know, so I just kind of guess. This is just the base though, so you can grow a lot on this anyways. As long as it's very close enough to your skin colour. I didn't actually put enough out, but it's fine. Okay, so now I'll use my brush and I'll just make sure that it gets everywhere, and then I'll go back in with a beauty blender to make sure that there's no brush streaks. So I normally leave my face for a bit just to settle and kind of soak in because it's just had loads of moisturising products on. And then I use this, I got it from TikTok shop actually. It's just a bronzer, but it's actually really good. Well, I think. I'm a bit scared of bronzer blindness. I say that and then I've just done that, but it's fine. I use a cream bronzer. Everything that I use is cream based except for my setting powder because my face is literally so dry all the time, and I think it's easier to manipulate when it's cream based products. I find it easier anyways. So I'll just tap that into the bronzer, and then after that I'll work into it a bit more. In my last video I was on back camera, so I've tried to do front camera to see if this time it will be less like blurry, but that was my first video, so you've got to give me the benefit of the doubt that no one starts off as a great. Next up is blush. I used the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush. I've had this for literally about 3 years. It's so good. There's literally still so much left, and I don't really use loads of blush either, so I think it'll last me another about 10 years. I'll be using it when I do my wedding makeup probably. It don't really matter how much blush you have and whereabouts it is at this point because your concealer, well my concealer when I do it, cleans it up normally. Okay, you've really got to trust the process with the way how I do my makeup. In the end it looks good, I hope, to other people. It looks good to me and that's all that matters. Next up I use the Got To Be Glued for my eyebrows to slick them up. I don't really like it when these are fresh and new because they leave like a white like crust on my eyebrows and I absolutely hate it. So this one is actually so old and it's just like, showing mascara is slightly dry, this is where it's at, and I'm gonna be sad when I have to get a new one. That's gonna upset me because then I'll go back to white eyebrows. I don't do much shaping with my eyebrows. I just got my eyebrows done though. They don't look alike. I don't really care about that. I've never really been much of an eyebrow girl. And I also got my lashes done. I get my lashes tinted and lifted because I'm trying to steer away from doing lash extensions, because one, I can't wear them for work, and two, it's such a spiral route because you do look good, but I think every person who does lash extensions goes through the phase of like, I should stop now, but you can't, so I'm not getting myself into it. Now here is the most important routine step. I would just wear this and not wear anything else of my makeup and go around my day and be fine. Concealer. I use the NARS concealer in medium to ginger, which is a bit light for me, but I quite like having a light under eye. This now shapes everything that I've done underneath, well, on my base. I'd still say my blush and my bronzer are base to the way how I use my concealer. So I normally do that, so then it has like I like a quite snatched face look. I mean, I'm not that snatched, but this is why I use the makeup, to make it like that. And then I'll go underneath here, because these get quite red, I don't know why. And just here to brighten up. I kind of want to brighten up the middle of my face, and the edges of my face is darker to make it look more contoured. Underneath my, just underneath and kind of like into where I've just put my bronzer, I'll do lines. And then on the top of my chin. Yeah, so it's a bit crazy, but trust the process, guys. Blend my concealer. I use brushes first, just little brushes. I use the smaller one here. Then I'll also use a brush for my concealer under my eyes, and then I'll go back in with a tiny sponge. Blot that in a bit more because I tend to have my under eyes crease all the time, and I went to people working at NARS and I said like, oh, what should I do? Should I like prime it more or should I set it more? And the guy literally said to me like, oh, it's just your eye shape. And I was like, I didn't ask about my anatomy. I said, how do I fix it? So I guess I'll just learn to live. But actually the Huda Beauty setting powder has really helped. The Huda Beauty setting powder and NARS concealer together, oh, it's a dream come true. It's brilliant. And there we go, that's that all blended out. Now I do probably the only step in my makeup routine that will be reapplied all through the night, all through the day, just every chance I can get, is lip liner. I use the Lasting Finish lip liner and also the NYX one, but right now I'm using the Lasting Finish one. So I don't really like to overline my lips. I like to just go exactly on the line going from my lips to my skin. And then in the corners, I'll just highlight a little bit more. So then it kind of creates a bit of a shadow. Next up on the lips, I'll use the Rimmel Glossy Glass. I'll just put that in the middle. I'll then clear gloss, and hopefully it kind of blends them two that I've already previously put on together. I've heard about, I don't know if everyone knows what this is, and I just didn't, about lip primer. So you put it on and then you'll do like your lip liner and all that lot, and then it will stay on for longer. I don't know whether to invest in it or not, but I feel like it probably make it gather, because especially I literally love Vaseline, but I'm so scared of it now because of like it gathering there, and it just is so embarrassing when someone tells you, or like going like to the bathroom and seeing that it's gathered and thinking like everyone's been looking at your lips when you're speaking and thinking, ugh. The next step of my routine is my eyes. So I start off with this eyelash separator, which is really good to stop my mascara from making my eyelashes go all clumpy and having like 3 eyelashes. This is really good when you're trying to steer away from individuals or getting your lashes done, because it makes them fluffy, and I think that's the thing that I like about when you get your lashes done, is they look more full. So this helps making them look more full. I'd love to see a mascara wand in this shape. it'd probably be really messy, but for the thought of it just being really fast and easy, I'd definitely buy it just to try it out. Now some lovely mascara. I probably would curl my eyelashes if my lash lift was dropping a bit, but I got it done about a week ago, so it's okay. The first one that I use is the Fast and Thick finish from, I know what this is from, I can't, oh, Soap and Glory. I'll just put that on my top lashes. I don't know why people do this, please guys stop. Don't curl your eyelashes after you put on mascara. You'll pull out all your lashes because your mascara is quite tacky, and it makes you cringe so much when I see people do this. I'm just like, oh my god, you got away lucky this time, and maybe the 100 times that you've done it before, but the one day that you're not lucky will be the worst day of your life, to have like no eyelashes. Probably not, I'm a bit dramatic. I just absolutely adore eyelashes. So yeah, I'll do a first coat on the top of both of my lashes. Okay, this mascara, everyone always has a mascara that they're like, get on this, like this is the best mascara ever. But I'm telling you now, Fenty Beauty mascara, unreal. And it's at that perfect stage now where it's kind of dry. So I'll put that underneath, on my bottom lashes. Also, people don't tend to do bottom lashes, which I understand because it does get to a point in the night where it is so smudged. But it's fine because I get the pictures at the start of the night, or well, wherever I'm going. I don't really take pictures on nights out because I don't like touching my phone on a night out because I'm scared of what I'm gonna do. I'll go over the top coat again as a second coat, and just kind of, this is where I kind of try and shape my lashes to go a certain way. So all the middle ones I like to go straight up, and then the side ones I kind of brush them to the side a bit to make a slight cat eye effect, I'd say. I mean, it's probably not noticeable to anyone, but I like to think that I've done it like that. Perfect. I need to do clean up duty though, so I'll get an earbud. Oh my gosh, what? I don't know how that's happened. I get an earbud, and it is best to do this when you've just done your mascara because it will come off so much more easy. Once it dries, it's the hardest thing to come off ever. I'm actually so dramatic, it's really not that hard, you just have to wet it a bit. This is the only powder I'll use, and it smells so good. I use the Huda Beauty in shade Banana Bread. I think what it is when people say that they feel like the makeup's caked on is the amount of powder, because as soon as I put this on, it does feel very dry and a bit cakey. But whenever I just have all the liquid products on, I can barely feel any makeup on my face. I might do this a bit sometimes because it's normally just where I'll sweat, so just the sides of my nose. I'll leave that for a second or so to bake. God, my posture's actually so bad. It's insane, and it's my fault because I do my makeup on the floor. I probably should be like a vanity girl, but I just love doing my makeup on the floor. And that's it done. That's my, oh, no it's not. No it's not, I'm being silly. I'll use setting spray. My sister left this at home. Normally I use the Primark setting spray, and it is, it literally comes out like a hose on your face. I have to like start pressing it like up and away, and then just like kind of hope that it falls down on my face. But I mean, I think she left this because it's nearly run out. But there, that's what I've just used. And I'll wait for my face to dry and I'll show you what my makeup looks like. And there we go, that is my full glam makeup routine, normally used for Instagram posts or going out. Hope you really enjoyed, and maybe you'll try out how I do my makeup. Maybe you won't, it's your choice whether you think that you like it or not. But thanks for watching anyways.